All right, am I good to go? All right. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. A special thank you to Mayor Lightfoot and the S.A. Boydell family for hosting us in this beautiful space today. My name is Nina Idamudia, and I am the director of the Chicago Recovery Plan for the Department of Planning and Development. It is my pleasure to be with you this morning. My body is just filled with excitement for many, many reasons. It's been a long time coming to this moment here in Avondale at the newly opened Magnifico Coffee Roasters, the first small business to open with the support of the Chicago Recovery Plan Community Development Grants. The Chicago Recovery Plan, which was announced in 2021 and designed to help the city in its COVID-19 pandemic recovery, is centered around equitable economic recovery. And so our team has built a community development grant program with equity ingrained at every level. And so you may be saying, Nina, what does that mean? Everybody uses the word equity. What does it truly mean? So let me tell you. From the top down in our team, we are a very diverse team. We are majority women of color, and a lot of us, including myself, come from immigrant backgrounds just like the owners of this business. And because of those identities, we are able to understand how our very existence is against the status quo and how we need to fight against the status quo in order to have equitable outcomes in the world and especially in Chicago. So me and my team take this charge of Chicago's recovery very personally, and we take it with very much seriousness in order to not only dish out money, but to also support the communities and the businesses to foster better outcomes for all Chicagoans everywhere. During our first year, 73% of the money that we've been able to shelve out across our $250 million program have been in low and moderate incomes. That's by design, again, because of the team that is bringing you the decisions, that's making the criteria for our awards, for even from vetting and all of those things to make sure that the people who need the resources the most, especially in COVID-19 recovery, are getting those resources and that they're being allocated appropriately. Magnifico was among the first Chicago Recovery Plan finalists, and that was announced in May 2022. And it demonstrates that our community development grant works. Thanks to the hard work of the Acevedo family and the dedicated community development grant team, many of you are here, shout out to you, for getting this project open and ready for it to serve its community. Magnifico exemplifies the type of development that every recovery plan, that the recovery plan was built for. It signifies the vitality of this neighborhood and allows this family to share its Colombian heritage over a cup of coffee. It is an honor to congratulate Angelica and the whole family, and we look forward to the impact that their coffee shop and gathering space will have on this neighborhood. So now I want to welcome Alderman Raboyes to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you and good morning. Isn't this a beautiful place?
Yeah, it is.
And the coffee's got to be great. I haven't had it yet, but I will. I usually cannot speak unless I have a cup of coffee. So I'll say a few words. Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone that's here today, especially our community who's here as well. These are businesses that receive grant dollars. And I want to thank the Department of Planning and Development for doing this. Café Magnifico is a rarity, and it's very well accepted here in our community. You know, the dollars that are used for training and also assisting in making their dreams come true, and as you can see, they did a great job. Today, thanks to Mayor Lori Lightfoot, communities, by investing in small businesses, we welcome Magnifico Coffee to our community. Thank you to the Angelica and Ricardo Acevedo for believing in this mayor's process and receiving the needed funds so they can do a smooth transition. en español unas palabritas, por favor. Buenos días a todos y bienvenido al Distrito 30. Gracias a los electos que se encuentran hoy. Si llegan, dígale que el evento está en el otro lado. Nos encontramos hoy para saludar y apoyar a nuestros negocios que reciben asistencia federal, estatal, a través de los programas implementados por nuestra alcaldesa Lori Lightfoot. Hoy nos encontramos y felicitamos a Magnifico Coffee, de las pequeñas empresas de nuestra comunidad. Así que gracias a Angélica y Ricardo Acevedo por recibir estos fondos y implementarlos a su negocio. Y ahora le presento a nuestra alcaldesa Lori Lightfoot para que dé unas palabritas.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Alderman Rebollos. And doesn't it smell great in here?
Yes, it does.
I'm excited to be here in Avondale, really to say hello to my neighbors, since I live just down the way, to celebrate the grand opening of Magnifico Coffee Roasters and Coffee Shop. As you've heard, and you can see, a family-owned and supported small business in this neighborhood. Let me begin by congratulating the entire Acevedo family, Ricardo, Angelica, Marisol, and their partners on this incredibly important grand opening. Congratulations, folks. The city was proud to support this business venture with a $250,000 community development grant as part of the Chicago Recovery Plan, our equity-based investment strategy to bring sustainable economic growth to neighborhoods across our city. With community development grants, we are strengthening local businesses, and particularly the business corridors, and enhancing neighborhood vitality, particularly in communities with a history of disinvestment. Last May, we gathered to announce the first round of community development grant recipients, and Magnifico was one of the 26 projects selected through a highly competitive process. And now we are here, less than a year later, about to drink the benefits of this investment in eating pastries in this new space. In fact, Magnifico may set the record for the fastest project to be completed under the Community Development Grant Program. It's small businesses like this one that are helping Chicago and its residents to fully recover from the effects of COVID-19 as we work to reduce vacancies along commercial corridors and encourage foot traffic and give neighbors walkable amenities like we have come to expect in other parts of the city. This is one more business on Milwaukee Avenue that will spur economic activity, hire residents, and provide a service to our community. I moved into this adjacent neighborhood of Logan Square in 2004. In Milwaukee Avenue, you can see over that time how businesses are coming and thriving and taking hold. And all of those small businesses hire people from the community and help encourage community development, expansion, vitality. And this is just another example as we travel along Milwaukee Avenue to see what can happen when we're intentional about investment and community development. Magnifico is not only an investment in the economic vitality of Avondale, but this coffee shop will enhance the culture and character of the neighborhood, which is, I think, the vision behind this investment. Magnifico will celebrate Acevedo's Colombian heritage with amazing coffee and food. The coffee served here is sourced from a family friend's Colombian farm. The pastries are from partner bakeries and represent the family's favorites. And the exterior of the building will soon feature Latinx and local mural art. The Acevedo family plan to make Magnifico a gathering place for the community, featuring work from local artists and hosting neighborhood events. That's exactly what we envision in making these kinds of investments in neighborhoods. This coffee shop and all its potential has received tremendous positive reaction from neighbors who are excited about having a new addition, and particularly a coffee shop, on this stretch of Milwaukee Avenue. Businesses like Magnifico have the power to encourage other small businesses and neighborhood amenities to come here and make a similar investment in their community. And there are hundreds of projects like this one in the pipeline that are either completed or nearing completion as a result of our investment in our neighborhoods through the Chicago Recovery Plan. Since May 2022, the bond-funded Community Development Grant Program has awarded 112 projects with $82.4 million. You can clap for that. I'm encouraging you to embrace this because we've never seen anything like this before. It is important, it is impactful, and it's going to redound to the benefit not only of these businesses, their employees, but the neighborhoods in which they are, and they're spread all over the city of Chicago. This investment of 112 projects with $82.4 million is in addition to the 63 projects that are awarded over $70 million through our TIF and NOF programs that are similarly supporting local businesses and with neighborhood vitality. The Community Development Grant Program, taken together with the TIF and the NOF programs, represents 175 projects and $153 million in funding coming online just since May of 2022. In just 12 months, this administration tripled the amount of money that NOF would fund over a 5-year period. So more than 3 times the amount previously funded by NOF over 5 years. And our total investment, you can clap for that. And our total investment to neighborhood-based projects is $414 million, including $261 million in philanthropic and private sector support. When you consider that many of the communities receiving these funds haven't seen developments or investments for decades, folks, that's what equity and inclusion and impactful investment look like. And this work is not slowing down anytime soon. Another round of grant applications closed last week, and we intend to announce another round of grants before this administration leaves. And there will be more grant announcements coming. I want to once again thank the Acevedo family for their vision, their commitment. Folks, it's a big deal to be a small business owner. It's a big deal to say, I have this dream and vision, and I'm going to put myself, my family, and my resources out there on the line. We should salute and celebrate each and every one of these entrepreneurs, and this is a happy day for the entire family. So now, it's my pleasure to bring up Angelica Acevedo Frint to speak on behalf of Magnifico.
Good morning, everyone. Today is a special day for our family. Sits here. We'll probably never forget this day. We want to thank Mayor Lori Lightfoot for being here. What an honor. The City of Chicago and the entire team of the Department of Planning and Development, with a very special shout out to Sophia Carey, who is our angel carrying us through this process of the grant. And for creating opportunities like this, because it is a big deal to be a business owner, to put our heart in the line, put everything that we have. So we are so grateful for that opportunity. We want to, thank you for investing in us, in our family, in our business, in our dreams, and in the Avondale community that we are so proud to now make our home. With the help of this grant, we were able to build the shop of our dreams. Like, truly, it is a dream come true. Oftentimes with our family, we're like pinching ourselves because it's beautiful and we're so proud, and it's something that we feel every community should be able to enjoy. If it wasn't for the grant, it would have been a little bit DIY, a lot of pizza parties, a lot of hammering ourselves, and but we're able to enjoy and kind of share the fruits of this grant with a super talented team that I want to thank to help us, bring this to life. Manuel Seed from Design Seed, who's our architect of record, GC, and now family member. His commitment to the project and us and just seeing the vision come through was unparalleled. Like, we're so grateful for him. Tom Bartos at plumbing, Jonathan Cidello Design for all the carpentry, Alex Perry with Right Way Signs, and his amazing artist, Ali, who did the beautiful hand-painted wall. It's not a wallpaper, I know it looks like it, but it's how good they are. Tin Manger from Manger Architecture, and Eddie Juarez from Bright Future Realty, who helped us find this place. Without him, we wouldn't be here. So we're so grateful for everyone's contributions. And of course, our family, who's all sitting over here. My mom, my dad, like my sister, my husband Adam, we all pitched in. Because we are a small business, it was all hands on deck. From design, from architecture, to literally the baskets you see were by my mom. So like literally what you are seeing is a product of our family and our heart. When we created Magnifico Coffee, we knew we wanted to create something that was far more than a Colombian coffee company. We didn't want it just to be transactional. We wanted to create an experience and a way for us to share our heritage, our Colombian heritage, and connect with our community, get to know our neighbors, and celebrate our family. Our guiding light and inspiration has been my grandmother, Vidi, who you see in our artist wall, on our spotlight. She's the first artist that we're featuring, and she continues to inspire us from above, because for us, again, this is more than just a business. It's a living spirit of her, a celebration of our family, a testament and strength of power. And we do hope, our greatest aspiration is that this space is going to become a hub, is going to become the neighborhood second home. And we're going to do, my husband always likes to say, this is a small but mighty space. And we hope to just do as much as we can for the community, welcome everybody, and share everything that we are passionate with the community in Chicago. And again, we're so thankful for your commitment to strengthen our city, our community, and those neighborhoods, because, you know, these neighborhoods deserve this kind of space. So thank you so much, and just hope that you enjoy the coffee that my brother is working really hard to prepare. So thank you so much. Now I want to invite Emily Sousa Ratakowski from the Recovery Plan Manager to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelica, and good morning, everyone. As Angelica mentioned, my name is Emily Sousa Rakowski, and I'm on the Economic and Neighborhood Development team in the Mayor's office, and I have the pleasure to work on Chicago Recovery Plan programs. I was here last week as we were preparing for this event, and in the very short amount of time that we were here, there were several sets of customers that came in, and I was struck by the fact that every single group mentioned how excited they were to have a cafe like this open on this stretch of Milwaukee Avenue. And it's this, as well as the story that we just heard, that demonstrates the Chicago Recovery Plan's importance to our city and the economic vitality of our neighborhoods. It also shows the power of private and public partnerships, because when we support small entrepreneurs, projects like this come to be. Mayor Lightfoot made a historic commitment to fund inclusive economic development projects in our neighborhoods, and thanks to her leadership, we now have 175 projects in the pipeline, just like this one. I want to congratulate the Acevedo family again. We are so excited on your accomplishment, and congratulations on getting to the finish line. And we wish you continued success. Now it's time to move outside so that we can cut the ribbon. All right.